Alright, after a couple of weeks, I am back at the RNG Nightmare I like to call the Celestial Tournament. We are at Lorewalker Cho. For this battle, I go in with a Nether Faerie Dragon with Arcane Blast, Exchange Life, Moonfire. Amethyst Spiderling with Strike, Brittle Webbing, and Leech Life. And Smolderweb Hatchling with the same abilities, Strike, Brittle Webbing, Leech Life.
Pandaria welcomes you.
We start out with Tank, or the Nether Faerie Dragon, which would be more helpful. And I'm just going to go ahead and introduce Moonfire. And now I'll start hitting him for Arcane Blast. One more Arcane Blast to finish him off. And when he brings out the next pet, go ahead and do your exchange life and get your pet life filled up. Gonna redo Moonfire simply because it's guaranteed to do more damage. I'm just gonna keep on using my Nether Faerie Dragon until he's dead. Which he is now. Now we have the two spiders, and the core to these two spiders is Brittle Webbing. Pretty much the biggest thing you want to make sure to do is leave Brittle Webbing up at all times. And when the Brittle Webbing's up, I'm just going to do my Strike. Save my Leech Life if I need it. Reapply Brittle Webbing. I'll go ahead and try to get a Leech Life and see if it helps at all. Not really, no, that Tail Swipe pretty much eliminated me. Go ahead and get our Strike, and then next turn I'll have to do Brittle Webbing again. And that's how you can defeat Lorewalker Cho rather easily in the Celestial Tournament. Alright, now we are at Dr. Ian Malcolm. I'm sorry, I mean Dr. Jeff Goldboom. I'm sorry, I mean Dr. Ion Goldboom.
There's another example. See, here I'm now by myself, talking to myself. That's chaos.
What an original name. I wonder where they got that from. And we will be going in with Warbot, with Missile, Minefield, Launch Rocket, Nexus Whelping with Tail Sweep, Mana Surge, and Arcane Storm, and Wild Crimson Hatchling with Tail Sweep, Healing Flame, and Liftoff. So we'll see how this goes.
I'm listening. Farewell.
This fight will be a little bit unique. You're going to start out by throwing out Minefield and immediately switching out this pet. Warbot leaves and we bring in Nexus Whelping. Immediately start out with Arcane Storm. And followed up with a Mana Surge. Now, as you see, he feigned death, and now Spring's gonna get nuked. your Nexus Whelpling happens to survive, go ahead and switch him out. He usually doesn't, so I'm kind of surprised. Just going to go ahead and rethrow out Minefield for the next pet to come up, because one missile should kill Trink here. I'm just going to keep on throwing missiles at this pet until Warbot is dead. He doesn't have much left in him. Probably won't survive this, but we'll have to see. Yeah. I'll bring in my limping Nexus Whelpling, see if I can get a tail sweep on this guy. And the answer to that question is no. Not a big deal, this guy should be able to get a tail sweep on him. One more tail sweep should finish him off. And that's how you defeat Dr. Ian Malcolm in the Celestial Tournament. Now we are at Sully the Pickle McLeary in the Celestial Tournament. For this battle, I will go in with, I have a Leopard Tree Frog. Any frog should work. I named him Zitz because my frog's Battletoad, because that's how I roll. And we have Tongue Lash, Healing Wave, and Swarm of Flies. Sandy Petrol with Thrash, Cyclone, Lift Off, and Luyu Moth with Slicing Wind, Cocoon Strike, and Moth Dust. Let's see how this goes.
You got something to report? You got something that needs fixing?
We're going to start out with Tongue Lash, and then we're going to follow it up with Swarm of Flies. Now we're going to go ahead and apply Healing Wave. And go right back to Tongue Lash. Nothing I can really do this turn that would be really helpful, so I'm just going to renew my Swarm of Flies. Go ahead and apply my Healing Wave. And I'm just going to leave the frog in there until he's dead. Again, nothing I can do, so Swarm of Flies renewed. And he's going to hit me hard. Yes, he did. Now we're going to bring in Sandy Petrol. And I'll just hit him with the Thrash. And the Thrash took care of him quite quickly. Now I'm going to go ahead and throw Cyclone out on this guy. Probably should have started with the lift off, but hindsight is 20/20. Now I'm going to hit him with Moth Dust. Oh, of course he's dodging stuff. So that worked out perfectly. Going to Slicing Wind. And that cute face is raised on King. There we go. And just use Moth Dust on cooldown and Slicing Wind, and you will eventually get him down. That's how you can defeat Sully, Pickle, McLeary in the Celestial Tournament.